There, Valma Gardens here, also known as the Valminator. So, I have no idea how loud this is going to be, but I actually broke my microphone. So, this is how I'm going to have to record this for now until I can get this back onto, you can't see it, the device that I need it to be on. Just am afraid that it's going to sound annoyingly loud. So, one of the things I want to talk about is the difference between cardio versus strength training, and which is the better thing to do as we are aging. And this is something that most of us, when we are given the choice between doing cardio and weight training, we're going to choose cardio and probably really rely heavily on that in order to feel like we're maintaining our body composition. But what we try to do is tell you to lean heavier towards weight training, particularly heavy weight training. Light weights and heavy weights do both have their benefits. With heavy weights, this is a whole different video, and I am going to make a video for this. But weight training, as far as heavy weights, develops strength. Light weights are going to help you develop endurance. So I'm going to do a detailed video about that, and you'll be able to find that in my playlist. But one of the things that really comes up for me and my clients a lot of the times, the fact that they want to focus on cardio because it's just easy to do. It's repetitive, and so because weight training, most people don't know what to do or they're intimidated by it, they would much rather err on the side of doing something. So they're always going to do that cardiovascular thing because it's thoughtless. You don't have to really think that much about it. You can just go out. Most of the time, people just put their shoes on. They may go for a walk. There's nothing wrong with that. But if we're talking the difference between, cardiovascular training as well as weight training, like which is the most important thing to do, the thing is that they're both equally as important. So what I like to do is tell people that if you think about your cardio training as the way to push your blood through your body or get nutrients to your muscles, things of that nature, it's still definitely great for the heart and the lungs, but I want them to not focus so much on using that for losing weight as a weight loss tool. That's what I'm trying to steer people from. It's not that I think one is particularly the best over the other. If I have very limited amount of time, I would choose weight training first, because as I'm aging, that is the most important thing to me, is to be able to keep movement going. But there's this also thing that we know, is that we have synovial fluid in most of our joints, and so any sort of movement is going to help bathe your joints in that synovial fluid because it's nourishment for your joints. And so I always like to say, I'm not going to take any sort of exercise, especially if it's something that you enjoy, away from you, but it's really crucial that you're getting a good balance between weight training, particularly heavy weight training, and your light weights, as well as cardiovascular exercise. Now, erring on the fact that the best exercise, I think, is the one that you will do, because even if you have the best intentions and you know that you're going to stick to it and you have that commitment, you're only going to stick with it for so long if it's not enjoyable for you. So it's really important that you choose something that is enjoyable, that you get something out of, whether it is walking on a trail through nature, whether it is riding your bike on a trail through nature, whether it's riding your bike, your stationary bike in your gym, or lifting weights at home, whatever that thing is that you find the most, in yoga, Pilates, like something that's weight bearing, that you are getting the most enjoyment out of. These things are important that you have to bake into your plan of movement, and especially if it's intentional movement. I like to garden. I love to garden. I could probably spend a good 8 hours of my day in my yard just trying to figure things out, even if it includes like Hebrew slave work. I am someone who really enjoys that, but that's also sort of baked into my active everyday living. And so that's one of the things that I truly enjoy. I know people that really hate being in their yard. I just say anything that's going to help you move. And here's the thing. What was I going to say? So choosing the right type of exercise to adapt to changes is crucial for maintaining physical fitness or managing chronic conditions or enhancing your quality of life. That's really important. So generally, in my experience, the right type of exercise is the one that you will do and the one that you will stick with. And it has to be something that's enjoyable for you to do. Even if you hate and you force eventually you're going to like exercise. I really believe that you are going to love exercising because it just makes you feel really, really good. Even if it was considered painful for you in the beginning, you will enjoy exercise the longer that you do it, and then you will start to wonder how you could have possibly lived without it for so long. That is my belief for you. I do believe that. So cardio exercises such as walking or cycling or swimming, anything that sort of helps increase the heart rate, it will help improve your endurance as well. Okay, I said that. So as we are aging, we naturally are losing muscle. There's all this hormonal stuff that is happening, and so naturally it's going to start to our muscle is going to start to wither away unless we are doing things to purposely keep muscle on our body. And that's called sarcopenia. This, in turn, can lead to reduced mobility, and that can lead to falls. You can become more prone to falling down, and our metabolic rate also declines as well. And the metabolic rate is associated with how well your body processes food, or how well and quickly it goes through food, how efficiently it breaks down food and converts it into energy. And this can be different for everyone. Strength training combats these age-related changes by preserving and increasing muscle mass and improving bone density and boosting your metabolic health. So it's not a matter of which one is better than the other, or which one is more important, but which ones you'll be able to do safely and have a good balance and consistency while doing both of the cardio and the weight training. So for comprehensive benefits, I would say heavy emphasis on weight training and a balanced approach is to include both, of course, is going to get you longevity. But it has to be tailored for you, and you have to think about doing this for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, not for 12 weeks, not for 4 weeks, not for 3, not for 3 days, not for a week, but for the rest of your life. And so that's what you have to do to bake this into your plan. So it has to be tailored to you, your capabilities, your interests, your health conditions, so that you can have the best outcome in terms of physical and mental health as we are aging. So consulting with someone like me, or someone that you trust, maybe you don't trust me, but consulting with someone who is going to check in with you every now and again. Make sure you're doing okay with your program, because I find that most people find weight training to be the most intimidating part and not knowing what to do, and so that's why it's easier sort of just revert to a cardiovascular program, because it's repetitive and it's pretty much thoughtless, and you can just keep doing it over and over again without much thought into it. That's redundancy. So thank you so much if you've made it all the way to the end of this video. I really do appreciate you. If you are interested in my membership, you'll be able to find a link above, below, beside this video, or somewhere close to it. I would love to have you in my membership. I design workouts for women in menopause for all activities. No, for all levels. I design menopause workout programs for all levels and many different activities. I will see you in the next video.